Hello everyone, I think you're pretty shocked to see me making a video. It's been quite a while. The last video, I actually had to go look at my old videos just to see where I left off. And it was the back pain video. And I have to say that since I made that video, my back pain it's been up and down. You know, sometimes it's worse, sometimes it's completely gone, and sometimes I might dance a little too hard when I hear a good song on the radio, and all of a sudden I have a little bit of inflammation. But overall, my back health has improved substantially since that video, and I watch that video and I think, oh my gosh, I'm so grateful that I don't have that pain anymore, because it really did change the way I looked at life. Like, I thought life wasn't worth living if you have to be in that much amount of pain. And I'm grateful to all of you that watched it and commented and were concerned for me, because at that time in my life I was very scared for what was going to happen, because I didn't know, it was only a month after I had had surgery, and I wasn't really sure what the long-term results would be. So that video was over, I think it was in 2015 I filmed that, and now we're in 2017, around the same time of the year, because I had surgery in September of 2015. Wow, it's been 2 years. And as you can see, I'm not as thin as I once was when I was making videos. I have gained back a little bit of weight, and if you're friends with me on Facebook or Instagram, you might have seen that. But as overall, I mean, if you've seen me at my first video at 324 pounds, I'm nowhere near that. I'm currently at, this is the annoying part, I'm currently at 232 pounds, which is a 30-pound increase of what I was. I was around 199 at my maintaining weight. Like, I was able to maintain that without trying too hard. But, whoa, sorry. I don't have a camera, so I'm using my phone. I've made a big change in my life where I no longer eat any animal byproduct or any products by animals. So you can consider me a vegan. I do not support anything that contains animal products, and you can debate this till your ears freaking bleed, but I feel that it's a better option for me. I feel like I finally have control over my eating habits. I pick food for health, and I pick food for nourishment, rather than, if you heard that last if you look in my past videos, really, I come outside to make a really pretty video and the police come by. Okay. So at one point I said food made me feel guilty, and it no longer does that, which is a big improvement to what it was when I was on Weight Watchers. Weight Watchers always kind of made me feel guilty if I went over my points, rather than making me feel more empowered. And being vegan has empowered me so much, because I know if I eat something, it's going to not nourish my body correctly. It's going to probably create some inflammation in my stomach, and the last thing I need in my body is inflammation. And I will say this, ever since I gave up dairy, I do not get inflammation in my back anymore. Crazy. Didn't know that would happen. They do say that dairy is a contributor to inflammation, which I highly believe, since I am living proof that once I gave up dairy, I do not get these inflamed episodes in my back anymore, where that was a daily occurrence. And since I hate taking painkillers and I hate the way I feel when I have to take them, I feel like this is the best improvement I've made towards being a healthier person. And sorry if I'm switching back and forth, I don't have a tripod. This is real deal. Anyway, so I just wanted to update you all and see if anyone was still out there watching my videos. I really appreciate you all, just because you you all were there when I was going through such a hard time in my life, being more accepting of myself. And that's the biggest thing that I've found through this entire journey we call life, is being more accepting of who you are as a person, and stop comparing ourselves to other people, because we're all different and we all know that, but we always forget it. So I just want everyone to remember that no matter where you are in your journey, just keep trying. If it's hard one day, it's not going to be hard every day. And if you have a challenge, just overcome it, because if you don't know what challenges are for, they're to help you grow. And I feel like that's definitely something that I have done over the last few years, is grow as a person. And I still have weight to lose, but it's not a what's the right saying? It's no longer a ball and chain on me anymore. It's no longer I must lose weight so I can be healthy. It's I want to lose weight so that I can fit better into my clothes, but I also want to be a healthier person. And if anyone's worried about me not being healthy, being a vegan, I've just gotten blood results done. And the only thing that was deficient was vitamin D. And that's because I spend zero amount of time in the sun. As you can tell, I'm very fair. I have no makeup on. You can see that I'm very pink right now. And I have sunscreen on. So that's the one thing I do have to supplement is vitamin D, because majority of people get their vitamin D from eating animal byproduct or anything that comes from an animal, except most people are still deficient in vitamin D. So just depends on who you are and what you eat, I guess. I don't know. It just really depends on if your body's absorbing the nutrients that you're eating in your diet. So that's something I have to work on, but I'm not going to beat myself out about it, because I know that it's going to be easier than saying you can't have that cupcake. Well, now I don't eat cupcakes because most of the time they have dairy in them or they have eggs in them. So it's just now I can't eat them anymore. It is so hot out here. Anyway, I'm just checking out my profile, because once you start making videos, you start getting very self-conscious, but forget that. I'm 232, I'm still 6 feet tall. As you can see, my arms, if you look at my arm video, I had very pink lines. And now they are like pretty much the same color as my skin. That's how light skinned I am. You can see. Jeez, okay, so you've seen my arms. See, you can see that I'm not too big than I was when I last made videos at 100 and I think the smallest I was 199. But weight is just a number. I'm just gonna keep continuing to be healthy, and if I see that I'm not losing the weight that I would like to be losing, I just need to be more active. And that was the one thing that changed in my mind, because I would work out to eat. Now I eat so I can work out. And that's a big thing that I started to realize when I went vegan, was that you can't really do anything unless you're nourishing your body. So I hope everyone's doing well, and I'll make more videos later. I think I finally have the courage to be on here again, because now I'm in a better place in my mind, and I really think that I can provide any helpful information. I'm not an expert. I'm just, it's just from experience, but coming from a heavy weight of 324 pounds to now being, in the low 200s, but my goal is to always just be healthy, not to be super skinny anymore, because it's just, society is already too hard on us women. We don't need to add to it. So I hope you're all doing well. I probably said that a million times by now, but I love you all. Thank you for sticking around, and I love you. Mwah.